Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I would like to introduce one Dynamo script which could perform the auto tagging on the elements. To do that, in our Revit we do not need additional Dynamo package, right? So currently I'm using Revit 2023 and Dynamo version it's going to be 2.16, right? Okay, so now I'm back to Revit and this is the fire protection model file and this is the plan for fire pipe layout and we're going to tag. So to do that, normally we are going to use two options in Revit. One is tag by element, so we have to tag one by one, or another option, second option is going to be tag all. When we tag all, what's going to be happen is that we get all the tag for each pipes appear on this view. It's mean not just X direction pipe, not just Y direction, even the Z direction also we are going to get this tagging. So when we select and we check how many tag were created, right? You can see that 137. This is what we do not want it. So this is where we are going to choose Dynamo to play the part. Okay, this is the Dynamo script and I'm going to save this file first. Okay, so we are going to click this Dynamo script. Okay, in this Dynamo script we are going to get three inputs. So one is going to be category selection, right? So our case is pipe, so that we have to choose pipe, right? Then second thing is minimum length, means so whatever pipes lesser than 500 then won't be tagged, so that more than 500 and above, those pipe length are 500 and above, then it's going to tag something like that. Then the third input is 158 is the offset, means that whenever we tag, our tag is like going to be not going to be here, like in X direction pipe, this pipe will be something like 150 offset from the element, something like that. Okay, so we are going to try it and run it. Okay, we can see the number of horizontal tag is 45 and number of vertical tags are 14. So this is what it is, and we can see that those pipe lesser than 500 won't be tagged, right? If we want them to be included, then what we're going to do is we are going to reduce. For example, like maybe this one I try to use 350, but before that I have to undo and rerun it. So before we run, we check that number of horizontal is 45, number of vertical is like 14, right? So after we run, and number of horizontal tag increased to 54 because minimum length we reduced to 350, that's why. So number of vertical tag also 19, increased by some value because of some tags are applying to those pipe which are longer than 350, right? Okay, so this is what we receive from the Dynamo script. Okay, now we are going to explore a little bit more into that Dynamo script, right? So I'm going to click edit. Okay, now we are in Dynamo, right? So in Dynamo environment, first, what we can see is that user input is like from the current documents we are going to get the active view. So from that active view, then we are going to select the pipes in that active view. So this is where we are going to get the pipe, right? Before that, I'm going to freeze first and I'm going to run it. So when I run it, then there are 134 pipes available in that current view, right? So from there, what we are going to do is we are going to filter pipes by minimum length. So to do that, from that selected elements, then we are going to transform to to get the location of that elements, right? And from there, I'm going to freeze that one first. Okay, the rest are frozen. Okay, so now come to the minimum length. There is a minimum length import, right? That this import go to here, and we are going to run it. When we run, first we are going to receive the lines mean whatever pipes, then they have the location line. So that we extract the location line from the pipe elements. Then from that location line, we are going to check the curve length, right? So when we receive the length, then we try to round it off. After round it off, then we try to sort it out which pipes is bigger than whatever we have limited before, for example 500, right? So over here, then whatever pipe longer than 500 is going to be in and the rest are out. So whatever pipes under this out, we are not interested, so forget it. Then we are going to get this pipe. So this pipe, the whatever pipe longer than 500, it's going to be come to the another stage. Another stage mean we are going to be filtered by Z vector, right? So this case we unfreeze that one and we are going to freeze that one again. Okay, so from there we are going to get the location for that elements again, right? So we are going to run it. So what we have is that we are going to get the another line direction. In this case, over here we do not take the line direction and just take the curve dot length, then come to here. From the location line is the line of the element of the pipe, and from there we use line dot direction to get the vector. From there we are going to select the vector Z, and this vector Z value is like a plus and minus because some pipes are going up, some pipes are going down. So from there we try to make it without negative value, so that we use method ABS to clean it up those negative and positive things. From there, what we're going to do is we are going to pick the pipe which include vector Z to be either lesser than 10. Means that over here you can see that some are 1,500 is okay, but some are 3 point something, 1 point something. So 1,000, 2,000, whatever the bigger figure ones represent that those pipes are probably be going up from one floor to another floor, you can say that. But those pipe include vector Z value to be like -3 or -4 or some small figure, small value, means those pipes are horizontal pipe but which has some kind of gradients because of those pipes are like water pipes or something else, right? That's why we cannot make 0 to be as a limit. That's why we try to make 10 instead of 0, so that this is where we could collect all those horizontal pipe with the gradient as well. Then from there we are going to receive just the horizontal pipe only. So when we receive the horizontal pipe, then we are going to group X directions and Y direction by using the same method as this process. Only the difference is that in this case we are using vector X, and this vector X value, those element with the vector X value 0 means those pipes are running in Y direction, right? Those pipe with the vector X value not 0 means those pipes are running in X direction. This is where we try to group two group. One group is X directions and one group is Y direction. So X direction go to the horizontal service process, tagging for horizontal service process, and others goes to tagging for vertical service, right? So in this process we are going to use tag dot by element and offset, and we need actually it's 4 import. One is view is active view, so we are going to take from that active view, right? And element is coming from this group, and offset, because this is the horizontal service, so that our offset is going to be Y direction. So offset value is come from the user input, right? Then because of this is the horizontal service, then our tagging should be horizontal, so that this horizontal is going to be true. And after that we're going to create the list count, and we're going to mix with the number of horizontal tag string and get the result. For vertical service also same thing. View is active view, element is coming from that group, and come to the offset is actually be X direction, but the thing is X direction, but this one should be negative. If we put it positive, then this tagging should be, and it's going to place on the right side, right? This is the reason why we put the additional code blocks to make it negative value, and this value goes to X, and that one will be the offset, right? Then come to the orientation. Then this tagging is for the vertical service, so it's going to be false for horizontal, and the rest process are similar to horizontal service, tagging for horizontal service. And when we run it, then we are going to receive this result, right? Okay, that's all for this Dynamo script, and please leave comments if you have any question regards to this Dynamo script, right? Okay, and that's all for now, and see you in next video. Bye bye.